What's up, y'all? We are back for another video, and y'all, I know the lighting is a little ass, but just bear with me. So today we're talking about one of my favorite things in the entire world, and that is music. So boom, I told y'all I was gonna make this video a little minute ago, but y'all, today is the day. So let's talk about music and the spiritual side of it. Have you ever heard a song and you like, dang, I relate to this song so much, it's almost like this person gets me in a sense? Now let me tell you why this happens. Consciousness. I talked about this on this channel before about how all thoughts do not belong to you. Thoughts are up in the air, they're up in consciousness, and you can decide, all right, boom, I'm gonna attach myself to this thought. Or you can say, I'm just gonna observe this thought and let it pass. 9 times out of 10, observe the thought, let it pass. The one chance I would say is if it's inner, if it comes to your brain but you feel it in your body, then you need to trust that. That's more so intuition. But the reason I'm bringing this up and how it ties in with music is because we're all vibrationally going through the same things in many different ways, because at the end of the day, yes, we are all one. So you may be feeling one way in one capacity and I could feel that way in a different capacity, but at the end of the day, it's the same vibration, it's the same feeling. So with that being said, you get an understanding of how songs are created and you feel like, dang, I really relate to this. We're all going through the same thing. I always say that. I don't know if y'all believe me, but it's true. You could get an understanding of the spiritual side of music, but also, of course, music was in the Bible. They were singing, they were dancing, shouting, and praising the Most High. And as well, if you listen to the thunder, it's giving you music. You listen to the rain, it's music. You listen to the birds, they singing. It's all spiritual. But also, I want to include the lyrics. The lyrics are important. The lyrics to the songs that you listen to. Because at the end of the day, when we talk about manifestation, when we talk about mind over matter, whatever you put into your body, and that's what you eat, what you listen to, what you watch, whatever you consume in any capacity, your life will find a way to show you a reflection of that. I can recall a point in my time where I was listening to music that I didn't relate to, but after listening to it for so long, I did start relating to it. I'm like, wait a minute, this is literally like, hold on. I'm not sure if we talked about it on here before, but the reticular activated system is an area in your brain that is responsible for showing you proof of what you believe is true. Now, if you keep saying something, you keep repeating it, at that point, you're affirming it. So what are you affirming when you're listening to music? Now, I'm not saying that all your music has to be just love and light all the time. I have a playlist full of shadow songs, because you do have to embrace your shadow. That's part of you embracing yourself and loving yourself. You cannot love yourself without loving your shadow, without hugging your shadow. But at the end of the day, you do want to be mindful of what you consume. You don't want to listen to music about murder. You don't want to listen to music about doing drugs. You don't want to listen to certain things unless you just feel like, I want to murder people. I want to do drugs. Oh, that's funny. But at some point in time, when are you going to step back and be like, all right, it's enough of this. It's enough. Because I'm not gonna hold y'all, like, I really enjoy aggressive rap. That's my style. I like aggressive rap. I like when they going hard. I can really tell that they feeling that shit. I like music like that, right? But once I seen it manifested in my life, like, hold on, let me see what'll happen if I just stop listening to this and I listen to something else. Now, I'm at a point where I don't listen to music as much as I used to. I still be on it, but I'm at the point where I'm making my own music. I've gotten to a point where I'm making my own music, I'm making my own affirmation tapes, I'm making my own subliminals. And it's the kicker, y'all, subliminals. I listen to subliminals a lot, and subliminals are basically when you're listening to something, but there's an audio very low in the back saying affirmations, right? I was thinking about the subliminals. So boom, if I'm out here making my own subliminals, who's to say there's not subliminals already in the songs? And what are they saying in the subliminals? So I'm just saying you might want to clean it up a little bit, because there are great songs out here that have expression and not so much in a negative capacity. And that's why I mentioned the part about embracing your shadow. I don't want anybody to think that this journey of life is just supposed to be positive, but let's be real, it really is. I don't want to like negate any things that may be going on in your life, but if I'm gonna just be real with you, I know I said this in one of my last few videos, everything that happens is for your benefit. Anything you go through is for your benefit, and just so you can gain wisdom. That's why I said we all go through the same thing. So even me telling you this, I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. You might hear something and it just resonates with you in a certain way because you found this video for a reason. Shit, after that, I don't know what to tell you. But for real, music is very powerful. It's very spiritual. I want you to be sure that the music you're listening to is not creating fear for you or any limiting beliefs. Because I was listening to some love songs and I realized this ain't no love song. This don't sound like love to me. And now I'm listening to some other songs. I'm listening to some lit songs. I'm like, low-key, the stuff they're talking about, that's not even lit. If I'm living like that, that's not a lit life. This is low-key terrible. But it's funny because it's popular, it's catchy, and it gets you. You be like, oh, I like this song. I fuck with this song. I really feel this song. But it's not until you keep listening to it that many times that you actually start to feel that song. You start to live that song. And that's why I'm very particular about the music I listen to, the shows I watch, movies I watch. And I really try my best not to consume too much. And also to just create my own art. I feel like when you create your own art, then you don't really have that much time for consumption of other people's art. So if anything, take this as a sign to just, you know what I'm saying, make some art. Because at the end of the day, intention is everything. You can never fully know someone's intentions when it comes to anything, especially to mainstream shit, out of pocket. I know I told y'all I was gonna make this video a couple of times, but I don't know, it's a journey within itself that you have to go through with music. I feel like everybody gets to that point with listening to music where you be like, I'm not listening to this shit no more. It just no longer serves me. And this is not just with music. If there's anything in your life that you feel like this no longer serves me, it's time to cut it off. A lot of times we think about stuff and we be like, I should probably do that. And then we just stop. I'm not saying delete your whole Apple Music library. Let's talk about how we could really clean this up though. So first of all, if you go through your Apple Music library, I go through my library every weekend. I'm making me a new playlist for the new few days that's coming up, and I'm deleting stuff that I don't really listen to no more. I've had the same Apple Music account since I was 12. So the music in my thing is, I don't know, it's a little loud. But if you want to start cleaning up your music, just put it on shuffle. If you hear something that no longer aligns with you or you don't even know the song, just delete it. And if you feeling bold for real, delete the whole library. If you really like that, for real, delete the whole library. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm not like that. I'm not deleting my whole library. I don't know why I be feeling like I'm gonna forget about a song. And sometimes I'll put it on shuffle when a song come on. I'm like, dang, I forgot about this song. So I get it. Remember vibrations. When you speak, touch your chest. When you speak, you feel it. You feel it in your body. It's going through your whole body. It's in your brain, it's in your body, everything. And I think I talked about this before, but if you have something going on mentally, it will express itself through your body in physical sickness. So that's just a little extra gem, but you can feel the vibration in your body. Not only, I just do this so you can feel it, but just think about it, it's going out and it's echoing right back to you. We'll just end the video right here. And if y'all want a part 2, we could go a little more in depth and we can definitely do that. But I just wanted to come on here real quick and be like, hey, pay attention to what you're listening to. Pay attention to what you're consuming. Because at the end of the day, whatever you put in, it's going to come back out. And you might think, oh, it ain't even none. It ain't even none. It don't even matter. That's not no spiritual thing. Everything is spiritual. When I think of life in a spiritual sense only, when I started thinking of life like that and not trying to be logical all the time, stuff actually makes more sense to me. Because it don't just make sense up here. It makes sense in here. Everything is spiritual. If you take a step back from the 3D world, take a step back for real and look at it in a spiritual aspect, you got your answer immediately. But all right, y'all, I love y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.